¿Ahí qué? Ahí es. Salón de la Fama. Muévalo, muévalo por el otro lado, muévalo por el otro lado. Así mismo me gusta, así mismo me gusta. ¿Cómo que para atrás? Más para atrás. Y la misma que yo estoy ya en vaina.
KLK. Ya. Pero que busques rank con esa rata en YouTube. Ay, Dios mío. Dale desnudo ahí. Ya. No te oyen ahí. Va, muévelo, muévelo. Infeliz.
Hey, man. Maita rata. Ya, le dimos. Ay, no, no este. Dije al estar. Fue que salió LeBron ahí. En la carátula. Ahí sí. Dale, ya. Sí, me chequea como que pela. Entra a Discord para que nos escuches. Si tú quieres y nos veas.
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And they double up Davis. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Russell. A steal. Wiggins left side. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Russell.
Hey, diablo.
Here's Reeves. Hey, Brent, when you look at the rosters of these two teams, there is quite a bit of talent coming off the bench.
Yeah, Kevin, both sides really rely on their bench scoring. That's a luxury that very few teams, and certainly the best teams in the league have. It'll be interesting to see which one of these second units can create that advantage.
¿Cómo?
Now, here's Thompson.
Yo no sé ponerlo así como tú lo pones, ¿qué es eso?
On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Curry. Plays it up and banks it in.
Eso, qué ratita, mira.
To start the game for the Warriors.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
Ese rebote mío, papi. Ya.
Again, no good by the Lakers.
¿Qué te puedo este tipo, vale?
For Golden State. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Back to Curry.
Me va. Bajo Asica, ¿para dónde va? Bajo Asica.
There's no doubt that seeing
Chatísimo.
Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game, he wills them to victory night in and night out.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's James. Here's Davis. Pass to James. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Rimadito bajo
Away
Asica.
with one there, no one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Jackson Davis. Davis inside. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
Buena.
And these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
LeBron right side. Shot clock at 5.
Diablo, ¿qué?
This is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin of the opposing offense.
Back to Wiggins. Curry on the wing. On the wing, Wiggins. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Vincent. Back to James. To the paint. Vincent with it. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Curry.
¿Para dónde va, Curry?
Vincent with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point.
Practicando que estábamos ahí,
Critical
practicando.
decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
Now, here's Looney. They double him with James. Back to Looney.
Timeout.
Ves, maldito loco, el diablo.
We know Greg Elway's challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their star.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect one or two other guys to get you there.
Getting your feet, show some love for the Laker girls dance team.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clock at 4. Here's Podziemski.
Vean esa
First shot for
loquera.
Spassky. He's out of the blocks fast.
And simply one of the best to ever do it. Chris Paul always making the right play.
Here's Russell with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Intercepted. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball.
Lakers foul. Rui Hachimura. That's his first personal foul.
Warriors
Second
leading
team
by
foul.
4. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Kuminga.
¿Sí?
Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Kuminga.
And they've
No,
scored
that's-
several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
No.
35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside, Russell launches a 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Kuminga. Out to Peyton. Pass to Looney. Shot clock at 3. Kuminga. And he overshot that one, missing.
Mid-range,
That's
very
when
basic
the
one.
first
So
quarter
when the D's
with the
slow to
score.
get out on them,
Your
always
Lakers.
surprising to see them miss from there.
The Warriors.
And we reach the end of the first quarter.
Deja yo caliente, espérate.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They
Coño,
were
pero
just
¿por qué no me sacan esta gente?
Just a great job, really, of making
Esta vaina
the
está
game,
glitchada, yo
really
creo.
trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back nine of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Coño.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Golden State moving the ball around. Dinwiddie with the steal.
Mira eso, mira eso.
Kuminga. Warriors leading by 8. On the wing, Wiggins.
Paná.
Misses it off the right side of the rim. Dinwiddie, left side. And he uses the glass on the lane.
found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Back to Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
The assist from
Capable of more than just
Chris
3 balls as
Paul.
Clay gets to the interior that time.
Lakers trailed by 8. And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
When you think about those injury cards
Yeah.
dealt out to Clay, well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
Now Paul. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Kuminga. Second chance shot. There's a chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Dinwiddie. There's the good timeout.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Wow.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Wow, hey, man.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You gotta have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way,
Ya LeBron.
you
Ice,
get
frío,
here,
hielo.
you know you've earned it.
Now here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
Now here's Davis. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2
5 on
minutes.
the clock. Hachimura, no good.
I'm a fan.
No estoy haciendo nada yo.
I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Curry with the steal. Wiggins with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Curry with the three. Pass to Jackson Davis. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Back to Wiggins. And Davis sends it back.
Impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding in coming up with blocks.
To the inside. Russell.
Warriors.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block,
That's his
force
first
him to the
personal
line.
foul.
Creo que tú
And
dices.
let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Curry outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Green taking his time here. Tries again. And the rejection by James.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
Down low.
Coño.
Wiggins throws it
Ya.
in.
Qué error
And
cometí
running
ahí.
with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Reeves can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Back to Wiggins. And stolen by Russell. 2 on the clock.
LeBron James for two.
James with a rare package of
D'Angelo
skills,
Russell
size,
with that
and
assist.
athleticism.
It's
No, si la mete, denuncia con la
the
pista.
last second attempt does not go in
Your
for him.
Lakers,
So that'll be it for the first half. Fair.
the Warriors, 15.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Warriors leading by 5. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the
Diablo.
finals every decade. Their longest championship
Luis
run they're in
Hachimura.
just 12 years. So
That's his
to me, the
second
best
Chiquísimo.
in NBA history.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Curry.
Mira eso.
Slams it in.
I know you want to focus on the shooting, Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
Warriors with the rebound. Thompson outside. Outside Curry. And that's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But
Coño, pero yo no sé por qué falla pila, loco.
just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Outside for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every
Coño,
game
pero
count. talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets
No.
old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you.
Trace
Controls
Jackson Davis.
the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah.
Offensive call.
Jackson Davis has got the lead up to 9 now.
See?
Who wants the t-shirt?
Necesito animar.
It's better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill. And coach can't be happy.
sabe que eso no
and
ventaja.
I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a
Bien.
high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint,
Sí,
you
que me
just
dio
keep
like.
going.
Ay. Pero, ya. ¿Qué?
All right, fans, let's give a big round of applause for your Lakers youth dance team.
Lakers trail by 9. Here's Christie. From deep. Gets it from downtown.
Max
Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up if he is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Now, here's Kuminga. Pass to Quinones. And Kuminga throws it down.
Kuminga.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Vincent. He has yet to score. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds.
2
But they
minutes
still
remaining.
come up empty.
2.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Wood. And there's a minute 45 left in the third.
Oh, no.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 8. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his first basket.
Warriors
And you
call a
gotta love the
timeout.
big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Let's hear it from the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
¿Qué es, Keeper?
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Higgins outside. Pass to Green. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the ball.
Coño.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Warriors leading by 6. Curry with the bounce pass. Wiggins right side. Curry is inside. Here's Jackson Davis.
Trace
And a
Jackson
great assist
Davis.
by Curry as that one goes in.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Back to Dinwiddie. to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock.
Coño.
13 feet away. The putback. He hands in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Back to Green. Taken away. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Christie. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead. Outside Green. Here's Rush. Misses there.
That's the end of the first quarter.
3 quarters of play in the post game here.
Your Lakers,
Hey, man.
the Warriors, 23.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth.
All right, fans, let's get live.
Hey, man.
And here's Los Angeles now.
Action.
And taken away by Paul.
Me
Pushing
robó
it
la
up.
pelota.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Golden State ball.
A lo quieto.
On defense, the Lakers. They trail by 3. Corner shot.
Russell affected that shot. He used his length and some effort on defense that time.
With the floater.
Coño. Estoy sacando a David mucho.
Now, here's Looney. Inside. They shoot again. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Out to the right wing. Outside, James. To tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To Kuminga. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's LeBron.
Warriors.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first
Just
personal
shake your head
foul.
at the size
Coño.
of LeBron James. And once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed
The line
around,
for Los Angeles.
gets that contact and
Coño,
finds free
LeBron,
throws.
mamá.
And he misses the second one as well. So
Mira
he's
eso,
up to 2
mira.
Shot by Pajemski, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers.
Hey.
It's a 5-point game. That's a 2 from Paul. No good from the wing. Looking to get back on track here. And the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
Here's Pajemski.
The assist from
Good, and Paul gets the
Chris
assist.
Paul.
And the Warriors lead by 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Kuminga. Fading outside. To the middle. And stolen by LeBron. There's Russell with the 3. On the wing, James. Shot clock at 6. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. They'll go to the line to shoot 3.
That's his first personal foul.
Sustained greatness of
Second
LeBron
team
James,
foul.
just something when you take a step back, you really marvel
line
at.
for the
You truly
Lakers.
have been witnesses to something special.
LeBron James.
And he nails the 3rd. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Thompson. Third minute of action now gone here in the
2
fourth.
minutes remaining in this ball game. 2 minutes.
Curry looking it over. And here is Kuminga. Just 3 to shoot. Thompson for the triple. LeBron grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish him for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Russell. LeBron outside. Moves back up. Kicks it out to Prince. And he has space. The offensive rebound. Here's Reeves.
Yeah.
Outside Russell. And there's the shot clock. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Mistakes there hurt so much more to turn the ball over.
Y valían esos puntos.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Henry.
They're leading by 3. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter.
All right, fans,
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team.
Hay catísimo.
Little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Los Angeles.
Vamos,
calls
vamos.
timeout.
If you want a free t-shirt,
They trail by 3. 1:07 left to play in the final quarter.
Substitution for the Warriors, Draymond Green.
1:07 left in the game. Here's Reeves. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first
Klay
foul.
Thompson. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
On the wing, James. On deep, Prince. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3.
Ay, 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 ay.
Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
They get it back. Can't get it to fall.
Coño.
Los
And they
Angeles
foul
foul.
intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
His third personal
Had
foul.
to foul, and on that
First
occasion to
team
stop
foul.
the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Los Angeles foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
D'Angelo Russell.
And the
His
first of
fourth
2 no
personal
good.
foul.
Break.
Second
In any situation, Curry is happy
timeout
to go
called
to
for
the
the
line.
Lakers.
He relishes the freebies.
All right, fans. Who
And the
wants
Lakers
a
call time
t-shirt?
here. They're down by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Here's Russell. Shot from the inbound. The shot misses. And now an intentional foul.
Wow.
They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Boté y bofia ahí yo.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Third team foul.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game. He's coming through.
D'Angelo
that one goes
Russell
in there.
for 2.
Well, the teammates are fired up, and so is D'Lo.
They get it again.
And two.
Back there, what a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly
the
classic
end of the
performance
game.
away from home.
You know, it really was.
Thank you, fans, for
Cállate, cállate, cállate.
Please exit.
Cállate, cállate. ¿Qué sellado de qué? ¿Qué sellado de qué? ¿Cómo que yo te he ganado 2? 4 te he ganado yo. 4. 4.
4. Oye a este. Sí habla mierda. La expulsión. Espérate, déjame bajarle el audio a esto. Pero diablo, ¿dónde que está la vaina esta? Skip la música, ¿dónde que? Ok, opciones. Ajuste de configuraciones, dificultad de juego. Idioma, volumen de comentarios. Efecto. Ok. Vamos allá. Dale, ven. WhatsApp. Todo online. Yo te invité. Te la mando otra vez.
We've got the Lakers facing the Golden State Warriors. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Now here's Russell. And Grant, the teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday. And you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Back to Thompson. Green up top. Out to Thompson. From deep. Golden State with a rebound.
Trace
Real
Jackson
smooth,
Davis.
guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Russell. And the ball out play. The Warriors will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Thompson right side. On the wing, Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. No good off the back of the rim.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Davis slams it home.
Austin Reeves.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
Well, the Lakers hired Darvingham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, BA. I mean, Ham
Still
was an
Warriors
assistant
ball.
for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Here's Thompson. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. Los Angeles keeps possession.
Los Angeles basketball.
Here's Reeves. Down low.
No.
Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. And that one makes him
Anthony
2 for 2.
Davis.
He's in his rhythm.
He's an elite big man. Davis is so good at using that footwork and those post moves down low.
Hachimura outside. Outside Russell. Inside. Here they come with numbers in transition. Outside Curry. Outside for Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2
6
minutes.
on the shot clock. Back to Thompson. The Lakers with a rebound. Russell deciding where to go with it. And
Warriors
draw
foul.
the foul. He'll head to the line
Draymond
for 2.
Green.
Hey, we
First
all
personal
love
foul.
Oakland, but the
First
Chase Center
team
is
foul.
just incredible, Brent.
What a magnificent,
Shooting for Los
sparkling,
Angeles.
brand new building they have.
Again.
Like most arenas, the Warriors practice
Golden
facility
State
is
calls
also
timeout.
in the building for the players, so it makes it very
Time to
easy for
show
them.
off your Dub
Day after
Nation
day
pride.
after day,
Live
to come
section.
to the work
Get
that's
free
necessary to
t-shirts.
win a championship.
And the Warriors call time here. And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, BA. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their
Time for your Warriors. Dance team.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game.
Los Angeles
And the
foul.
foul on Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
That's his first foul of the
First
game.
personal foul. First team
First
foul.
quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside. Kuminga. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
From Chris
Simply one of
Paul.
the best to ever do it. Chris Paul always making the right play.
On the wing, Reeves. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Anthony Davis.
And finished off by Davis.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Back to Kuminga. Stolen by Davis. To the middle. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Right side, Peyton.
Lakers foul. D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul. Second
He
team
makes the
foul.
first.
At the line for the Warriors. Gary.
That one's no good.
Achantísimo.
The Lakers in the lead. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter here. James inside. Yes, it's good.
LeBron James.
Just can't say enough about what LeBron James can do on the floor. That time with the handle, terrific at moving the defense around.
Paul looking it over. Back to Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Russell. Fires the three. No good. Messes
At the
out
end
the
of the
buzzer.
first quarter, our
So
score,
it's Los Angeles.
your Warriors 5, the Lakers
¿Eh?
11. Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
Through one quarter in this. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Coño, pero ¿por qué no me saca a estos jugadores?
Well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Here's Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 8. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here.
Es altísimo.
Stats for Los Angeles.
El diablo.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Golden State. And there's James from the arc. And the Lakers get it back. Back to Hachimura. Second shot opportunity.
Golden State
So
foul.
it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Belongs to Wiggins.
First team foul.
Rui Hachimura is one of those
At
guys
the line for the
they're
Lakers.
assured of as putting in the work.
Ey, pero ¿y de cuánto fue el tiro?
His shot has gotten a little bit more accurate, and the confidence that he plays with continues to grow.
Here's Jackson Davis. Here's Wiggins. Doesn't go that time. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Here's James. Green with the defensive effort. And with
Los
the
Angeles
management,
foul.
some say it's the
Austin
team's
Reeves.
job at times to protect
First
players from
personal
the
foul.
Güey, no me está cambiando los jugadores.
Team foul.
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Now here's Curry. Still no points. From the arc. Pass to Jackson Davis. The kick out to Wiggins.
Ah, pues todos los días de outfit.
And it's the Lakers ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Thompson outside. From deep. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Thompson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 3 from Russell. They grab their own miss. Out to James. Pass to Russell. Back to Hachimura. Another shot. Offensive rebound.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Curry. Up and over Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
You talk about players that mean so much to their team. Stephen Curry at the top of that list,
Timeout,
Brent.
Warriors.
You just look at the numbers.
Coño,
They're
déjame cambiar de
staggering
jugador,
about
porque,
what
coño.
happens when this team doesn't
Ladies
have
and
Steph
gentlemen,
Curry?
your Warriors Youth Team.
Becomes the entirety
Vas.
of the way this offense works.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Corta.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Let's hear it for your Warriors, Junior James.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. To the paint. Here's Looney. Christie with a rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. 6-point
Out of
lead.
bounds.
And out of
Los
bounds.
Angeles
Los
basketball.
Angeles will have it. .141 left in the first half. Here's Vincent. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, after 941 days sidelined by an ACL and then an Achilles tear, Klay Thompson's back doing what he loves. He said, quote, "In the beginning, I was so eager to prove that I'm still great. Now I want to relax, reminding myself that this is a dream that I'm living. What matters most is just having fun and playing hard, and all the big nights, they'll come." Brian?
Yeah, that's the right perspective, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Christie. Launches it. And again, the Lakers, no good. Hayes.
Jackson Hayes. This is
Finished off by Hayes.
Christie.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Looney.
Los Angeles.
Coño.
And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes.
First
That's his
personal
first
foul.
foul of the game.
Second team foul.
They double team
Now
Paul.
into the lineup for your Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga.
Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. 19-footer. And that one's long. Now Vanderbilt. No made baskets yet. Shoots over Kuminga. Off target with the free throw.
That's the end of the first half. With a score, your Warriors 12, the Lakers.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Warriors trailing. Now here's Curry. For 3. Oh, Curry. A sick triple.
Steph, in a pick-and-roll situation like that, he capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much.
Here's Vanderbilt. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, you look at Draymond's NBA career, such a staple of this Warriors
Timeout
success.
The way that he plays against Green, because people don't recognize the true greatness in what he does
Timeout, Lakers.
defensively. But Draymond talks enough
And get ready
to
to
recognize just how
welcome
much
out
he
your
means to
Warriors.
this team and the way they won championships around his demeanor.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Russell. Inside. Here's Reeves. That one is off. Thompson with some nice D. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. And it's blocked by Davis. On the wing, Reeves. And it's the Lakers on the break. And he got the
Warriors
whistle on
foul.
the way up. So he'll be
Stephen
headed to the line
Curry.
for a pair.
First personal foul.
Oh, man, putting
First
points on the
team
board.
foul.
The defense being tough on Hachimura.
And both free throws good for Hachimura. Now the Warriors with it. They trail by 3. Curry with it. From 12 feet. Kept alive. Hachimura outside. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Wiggins. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Hachimura in the post. Outside for Russell. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. The putback. It's good.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 10 points in the
Timeout,
game.
Warriors.
No sale conmigo.
Just eating up the boards on the inside of the back up the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there. So
Give it up for your Warriors.
to attack the basket.
Junior Gem Squad.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. To the middle. Green.
Mira eso, loco.
Goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot
Pa' no
from
meter
the
nada.
line.
LeBron.
I mean, so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
Foul call
It's going to be on LeBron James.
LeBron.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal
Stings
foul.
there hurt so much more to turn the
Team
ball
foul.
over, especially with how
Now
tight
into
the
the
game
lineup
is.
for your Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga.
Wiggins looking around. Out of bounds. Goes out of bounds.
Santísimo, hija lo que es.
Basketball.
That's tough because
Now
that
into the
one's
lineup for
preventing.
your
The defense has
Warriors.
nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And the Warriors making a change here. Here's James.
3-second
He
violation.
has 6.
Lakers
And it's a
ball.
defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for the Lakers.
And the technical free throw is good.
Substitution for your
I
Warriors.
think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. He is just
Anthony
better the way
Davis.
he's playing.
The assist.
What
Rui
elevation. He's a
Hachimura.
smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Wiggins. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Pajemski. The 3 is up. Davis with a rebound. Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it
LeBron
home.
James.
Even at this age, LeBron still has that power and force just overwhelming the D.
Rui
And there's the
Hachimura.
call on
First
Rui Hachimura.
personal foul.
That's his first
Second
foul.
team foul.
He didn't have his
Now
feet
into the
planted.
lineup for your Warriors.
Pass to Kuminga.
Gary Payton.
Got a piece of it.
Second.
To the inside. Outside for Russell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Warriors are pursuing a two-timeline approach, competing for titles while also building a young core for their future. It does not come cheap. This season, they're paying record-high luxury tax with the total team payroll around $500 million. Brian, the commitment to winning now
Austin
and
Reeves.
down the road is evident.
Deep pockets, Allie.
Golden
That's for
State
sure.
calls
Thank you.
timeout.
And James, another dime that gets dropped. Someone that just loves the ball.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Substitution on the court.
1 minute left in the third quarter. And here's Paul, still without a bucket. To the left side wing. Here's Brent. The basket
Golden
drops,
State
and he
foul.
gets fouled on the
Chris
shot.
Paul.
One free throw
First
coming his
personal
way.
foul.
Yeah, you can't be late when Torian
At the
Prince
line
is
for the
coming in there.
Lakers,
It comes with such aggressiveness and
Prince.
force. Hard to slow
At the
down.
line for one.
And the free throw, no good. Tries again. Looney grabs a miss. Here's Kuminga. And so he draws
Los
the
Angeles
foul, headed to the
foul.
line to shoot a pair.
Torian Prince. First personal foul. Third
First
team
free throw
foul.
is good.
At the line for the Dubs, Jonathan.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's the Lakers with it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie outside. Hayes.
Jackson Hayes.
Back in for 2. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And the Warriors miss again. Here's Reddish. Here's Vanderbilt. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Now, sometimes Reddish might defer too often.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
R.I.P.
22.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
35.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that at this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Los Angeles with it. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Over to the wing. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Cam Reddish. Assisted by
And a look at how the
Spencer
hustle game has been
Dinwiddie.
going for the Lakers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting
Está loco, está loco, está loco, está loco.
in the passing
Los
lane.
Angeles basketball.
And out of bounds.
Substitution.
Está loco, está loco, está loco.
So it's the Lakers now. 15-point game. Out to the right wing. Offensive rebound. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And rejected. Up top, Curry. Oh, Curry. A magician inside.
De que tiro de la vergüenza.
If somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson, nice dish. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Curry. And there's
Lakers
a call
foul.
on Rui Hachimura.
Rui
That'll
Hachimura.
be a second foul of the
Second
game.
personal foul.
Oye,
First
él dice
team
Rudy
foul.
Kachimura.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And here's Curry for 3.
And Russell
Tranquilo,
affected that shot. He
tranquilo.
used his length and some effort
Toma,
on defense
toma.
that time.
Here's Reeves. And he's going for the lob. And
LeBron
it's
James.
James with the
Respeta
jam.
los rangos, ¿oíste?
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep beating him.
Up top, Curry. Back to Thompson. From 12 feet.
Mira,
And
Bridges.
hits the jumper.
Curry doing it
From
again.
Klay
Quickest
Thompson.
releases we've ever seen.
Russell from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Wiggins. Throws it in.
Oh,
And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on
Defensive
LeBron
foul.
James. And that one misses.
Wiggins has showed himself over the past couple seasons as being a great two-way player, and he can still do damage on the offensive end. Don't get that twisted.
No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Outside Russell. Over Curry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Warriors basketball.
Golden State with the ball. They trail by
2
11.
minutes remaining in the game.
Oh,
And
2
there's a
minutes.
call on Rui Hachimura.
Los Angeles
That's
foul.
his third foul so far.
Rui Hachimura.
And there's just
Third
one
personal
foul
foul.
away from the penalty.
Third team foul.
Inside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Thompson outside. Back to Curry.
Los
Coño.
Angeles foul. Austin Reeves. Second personal foul. Team's fourth.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. Oh, look at Green. Get this inside.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
And the foul
Golden
called on
State foul.
Draymond Green.
Draymond
That's
Green.
foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:39 left to the fourth. Here's Reeves. Out to James. Pass to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Wiggins.
And these are the nights where Wiggins can look like an all-star defensive player. Good tools on that end.
On the wing, Curry. Down low. Stolen by Davis. Here's Reeves. Hachimura left side. Pass to Reeves. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Warriors basketball.
And Wiggins has got the ball here for Golden State. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
Now, here is James. Another
Oh,
miss.
no.
They desperately need a bucket.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hold of that. Their execution has to be precise. What work from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Here's James.
Oh, no.
No good. Green with the defensive effort.
And there's only one option. They
Out of bounds.
No, this is all
Lakers
from
ball.
the perimeter and outside the arc here. Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Warriors foul.
And they go to the
Draymond
intentional
Green.
foul.
Third personal
A
foul.
smart choice right there. I mean,
Second
you can't
team
allow
foul.
them to just drain the clock.
And that
Shooting
hurts
for
as he
Los
doesn't get
Angeles.
the first one to fall. Trying to
LeBron
focus now for the
James.
second.
They're made for spots like this.
Golden State
It's the
calls
key
timeout.
at the line.
Time called here.
Tú no sales conmigo,
Decide to
rata.
take over.
Gáname. Pues gáname.
17 seconds.
Gáname.
Your thoughts, guys? Score quick, then foul.
One more time, domination makes noise for the Warriors. Junior James
A
Squad.
little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
On the wing, Curry. Fires the 3.
Golden State foul.
Now an intense.
Corre,
They
open.
need the ball back as soon as
Fourth
possible.
personal foul. Third team foul.
Metí la ñema, fue.
And that puts them up
At
5.
the line for the Lakers.
It feels like there's been a
LeBron
crossover
James.
where basketball fans over the past
Timeout,
2
Warriors.
seasons really
Está
appreciate
perdiendo tiempo, tú no vas para
longevity
parte.
and greatness of LeBron James.
Tracy McGrady, 4-5, ¿está
Not
oíste?
everybody can keep their composure in the line. Such a
4-5.
Calls timeout.
4-5.
They're behind by 6. 12 seconds left in the game. Guys, your
Golden
thoughts?
State foul.
The game's not quite
Andrew
done yet,
Wiggins.
but they need points right
Second
away.
personal foul.
act fast.
Team fourth.
4.
Shooting for Los
Bueno,
Angeles.
muchachos.
That makes it a 7
4 tengo yo. Vamos tú.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here's Curry for 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Jackson Davis. And so it's the Lakers with the
That's the
W.
end of the game.
Seguimos mañana dándote tu pelita, ¿viste?
Thank you for coming out and supporting
Seguimos mañana dándote tu pelita.
home safely.
Te,
We'll
te,
see
gan-
you again.
te gané 3.
Towards the end, the crowd
Di
was
que de 20.
amped up. Such a hostile
Baboso.
environment, but they
No sale conmigo nada. Tranquilo, que mañana yo te remoto. Mañana te he estudiado. ¿Y cuántas veces te gané hoy? Oh. Ah, no fuimos empate.